So, I don't know, I kind of want to try out this vlogging thing. I don't have, the most interesting experiences throughout day-to-day lives or anything along those lines, but I don't know. I feel like it could be interesting. So let's start with this. My name's Chad. Currently residing in actually kind of beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah right now. I'm a vapor. Crazy vapor, big craziness, whatever. I don't know, it's not crazy to me anymore, but I've also been doing this for August will be 5-year vaporversary. Married. I've been married for roughly 9.5 years. It'll be 10 years in November. Been together with her for over 11 now. Don't deserve her. But I lucked the fuck out, so we'll call it good on that. I don't know, it's just, I need to make some changes in my life. I feel like I've gotten into such just a silly little rut that nobody should ever get into this bad of a rut. Like, I just don't, things don't happen anymore. We sit at home most of the time. I'm fucking 30 years old now, and I just feel like I shouldn't be doing this yet. Maybe by the time I turn 50 or something, I can start to sit at home all day long and just be fine with that. I manage a vape shop. The vape shop's name is iVape here in Salt Lake City. So if anybody you are from Salt Lake, you can always come and see me if you want. Man, I don't really know what to talk about with this. So just kind of shooting from the hip. I try to pretend like I don't get embarrassed very easily, but I feel like over the last year it's gotten easier and easier for me to just, I don't know, get embarrassed, shut myself down, just not be as forthcoming as I feel like I should be. My wife and I have this argument all the time about what PC means and whether political correctness is something that actually is a good thing or a bad thing or an in-between or anything like that. And I feel like probably 100% of people don't understand what PC means, myself included, 100%. But it's the only term that I have for what people have been doing and whatnot. And people trying to, I don't know, everybody's trying to baby everybody nowadays. Like, I feel like we're not gonna progress as a society when everybody is just babying everyone all the time. And, oh no, I gotta watch my mouth, I can't say this one term because so-and-so group is gonna freak the fuck out because I said fuck. And things like that is just stupid to me. I don't know, I feel like if I can get into this like vlogging thing, might be daily, might be weekly, I'm just throwing it at the wall right now to see what happens. But I feel like maybe I can make a difference, and maybe I can help people, and maybe I can say some things that just fucking fire off some light bulbs in your head and allow you to see the world in a different manner, or maybe see my world in a different manner. I mean, 99.99% of you that will hopefully end up seeing this at some point probably have no fucking idea who I am. And I'm gonna curse on this because we're all fucking adults. And if you're not an adult, don't watch this. The Internet of Things, there's plenty of things to go click on and go look at and go do something else with. You don't have to sit here. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to get pissed off at me because I say fuck. So, grow up. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Grow the fuck up. Life's been interesting lately. Because, like, the manager at this vape shop now, I will do a tour of the vape shop at some point because I'm fucking proud of it. I'm just the manager. I mean, I've been working for the company for about a year now, but, you know, one of the awesome things that G&G allowed us to do was they allowed us to be part of the build out, and that was fantastic. You know, we have this beautiful rock wall against one of the walls right behind the build station where you do all your rebuildable stuff. And I know, like, every one of us left some blood behind that wall. It just makes it us. It's not just a company, it's not just a business anymore, you know, it's very much so a part of who I am and a part of what I want to be in life and what I want to represent in life. And I don't know, I'm just proud of it. I don't know, not very many people have the ability to say that they're proud of where they work or they are excited to go into work, and I am, and that's an awesome thing, and I really want to make sure that I continue to appreciate it, because if I don't, then we're just, you know, it's just gonna end up being bullshit like every other fucking job in the world. Is it what I want to do for the rest of my life? No, not at all. I need to get the fuck away from retail at some point in time because people are stupid. I love you customers, but y'all fucking morons a lot of time. And it's nothing to be ashamed about. Everybody's a fucking idiot. You know, I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to a lot of different things. But just the repetitiveness of the stupidity that comes from working a retail job is insane. Like, there's little birdies. Sorry. Very easily distracted, by the way, as well. But yeah, the stupidity of people and how everybody fucking thinks that they're the funniest. Okay, so we got a bunch of bad bills at work. I know most retail people will enjoy this. I got a lot of bad bills at work one day. 20s, like over $300 worth of fake 20s. So now we have the little, like, marky pins. So I mark all the 20s and the 100s and 50s, and most of the time I mark 10s anyways, just because I've heard that they're starting to come up on the rise as far as things people are fucking counterfeiting. Which, please just stop. Go get a fucking job. That's all you have to fucking do. Go get a job, lower your fucking level of what you accept as your life, and you'll be much happier, and you won't steal from fucking people. Sounds like a good plan to me. But every single fucking time, almost without a skip, every single time somebody fucking, "Nah, I just printed that off this morning," or "Don't do that, paint's still wet," or something along the lines of, "Haha, I just printed off these fake bills." And all I want to do every single time is be like, "I'm gonna call the cops." Not even mark them, just be like, I'm gonna call the cops on you. Period. End of story. And just shit like that happens all the fucking time, and I don't understand why. Why does everybody desire to try and, I don't know, be the funny person while you're checking out? You know, you're buying something. I don't need you to try and entertain me while you're here. You're already helping my life out by coming to my store, purchasing stuff from me or from one of my employees, and supporting my life. I don't need you to try and be a chucklehead and funny about things. I don't need you to, I don't know, try to make a transaction more interesting. You know, if you want to make a transaction more interesting, try and do it in a meaningful way. You know, share some information that you have that I don't have. I'm always down for more information. I try to be a learning sponge as best as I can. And I don't know, silly, stupid shit, stupid jokes, and you know, you gotta understand that the person that said it right before you, you know, because it'll be 5 people in a row, like in my line, 5 people in a row that are like, nah, just print it off. And I just stop. Nobody thinks it's funny. You know, it's funny once in a while when you hear it. Like, you know, if it's been a week and all I've had was credit card transactions and somebody says it, you know, they'll get a genuine chuckle out of me. But otherwise, you're just stressing me out and making me like, should I try and laugh at this, or should I just, yeah. So I started just being like, well, good job, and trying to like overemphasize it so maybe they won't do it next time. I don't know. Vlogging's a weird thing. Like, I don't feel like I'm important enough for you or you or you to watch me. Especially watch me talk about whatever the fuck's gonna come out of my mouth during these vlogs, I guess. I know everybody says this, but I really need to start working out. I'm not like horrible or anything. Like I'm fat, but I'm not like chunky or like super obese, even though technically according to the BMI I am technically severely obese. But I'm also, I don't know, I have a big frame, so it rides well on me. People always think I weigh way less than I do, but it just bothers me sometimes. My wife and I started doing yoga, and that was interesting. And then just like every other exercise that any fucking American does, it just falls away because we didn't put enough effort into it. So I'm gonna try and start that up again, because it's, I don't know, it's a nice soft exercise that still gives me a workout, still gets my heart rate going, still helps me burn some more calories, but doesn't overstress my body, because I am obese, and it is rough on my joints because I also spent, you know, the majority of my childhood beating the ever-living fuck out of my body between skateboarding and BMX racing and aggressive rollerblading, jumping off 20-foot tall stairways. I'm not editing this, so it's gonna go, yeah. 20-foot tall stairways, or 20 steps tall. I also beat the shit out of my body as I was younger because I was really into aggressive sports, doing rollerblading, playing hockey, all that kind of stuff. Nothing violent like hurting people. I did hurt a few people in hockey, but they deserved it. Fuck, I can't even think of what your name is. You won't watch this, but I can't think of what the fuck his name is. Day? I feel like his last name was Day. this douchebag, he went to this church I grew up in, and I don't know, like, I was friends with his daughter because she was in the youth group that I was in, and I was just talking to her one day, and he lost his shit because I was undressing her with my eyes or something like that in the middle of fucking church. Not like, no, in the middle of church. He said that I was sitting here fucking like undressing. Like, she was pretty. Definitely no doubt about that. If she'd be interested, we probably would have ended up dating at some point if her dad hadn't been a hardcore dickwad. But I don't know, he went off against, first, the worst thing was he didn't go off against me in my face. He went off about me to other people, and people I respected in the church, including pastors and youth leaders and friends and family, before it even got to me, which was the worst part. I wrecked him in the next game pretty good a few times, because he also thought he was this badass, because I don't remember why, but I remember he lived in Germany for a while and used to play ice hockey in Germany, so he thought he was the hottest shit on the fucking hockey field, rink, whatever. It's roller hockey. Love it. Used to coach grade school roller hockey. That was at the same time. All these little kids teaching him how to play hockey. It was fucking awesome. But anyways, he thought he was the badass, and he was always too rough with everybody just because he thought he was so cool and he could get away with it. Da 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 da. So I would return checks with him. A few times he ended up face planted against the wall, and I don't know, it was fun. And I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, really. The random thoughts of Chad. Or Marshall. I might just go by Marshall on this. I'm gonna be changing my name, my last name, to Marshall. I don't, other than immediate family, I don't like to associate with any of the rest of my last name family sake. They're all horrible people, evil people, and not like evil satanic worshiper evil, but like genuinely horrible person evil. And a lot of people don't get that definition very well, and I hope you do. I hope you understand what I mean by somebody who's just genuinely a horrible person. They don't have to actively engage in awful things to be a horrible person. I don't know. There will be a lot of vaping in these. I got this setup going right now. This is my Axis mod with a Derringer. I got the authentic Derringer drip tip on it. It's dual 18650. Can't see that, can you? Variable voltage. Rocking some buttery nipple from RJ Vapes. Fantastic. I don't know, a lot of what I want to do with this is I just want to, one, get shit off my chest, two, talk about things maybe that are going on in real life, because I don't pay attention to a lot of the real life stuff. I don't watch news, I don't do a lot of that because it's generally nothing but depressing. And you know, every news company nowadays is just racing to the bottom to find the most depressing, crazy bullshit that they can find, just because it'll get more people to watch. And I don't understand why none of the news companies anymore will, like, very few of them anymore do any, like, uplifting stuff. You know, their version of uplifting is this black kid got shot and killed for no fucking reason, and the police are actually getting punished for it. Whoa, cool. No, that's just what the fuck's supposed to happen. These fucking shitheads going around killing people for no goddamn reason, because of no reason. Yeah, they should be fucking in jail. There should not be any police confidentiality. That's the word I'm looking for. There shouldn't be any of that shit. They should be going to fucking jail and getting raped to death because they're shitheads. And shitheads deserve nothing more than what they get. And they deserve a lot less than what they usually get. So I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Casey Nat. I don't know what his last name is. Casey Zat? I'll link it. And I don't know, he's just, I feel like he's inspiring me to live a more open, interesting life. It's another reason I want to start doing this, is because I don't fucking do anything anymore. Like, I go to work, I have the stupidest shift. I work from fucking 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So basically, there's nothing to do in the morning, and there's nothing you can do in the evening. So I don't fucking do anything. This is my day off. This is one of my days off. So these vlogs will probably be, I'm hoping to do twice a week. One Wednesday, one Thursday, because I get Wednesdays and Thursdays off every week. But maybe we could do that. But anyways, he's been inspiring me to want to do more. So one of the reasons I want to do this vlog is maybe it will help encourage me to go out and actually do more things, so that I have things to vlog about and I have things to talk about. I've just been noticing a lot lately that every time I like meet up with somebody who I haven't seen in like a month or two or 6 months or whatever, like, what's going on? What's new? What's going on? Nothing. Literally nothing is going on. I got a new mod, ha, cool. Nobody cares. Unless you're into vaping, you probably could not give a shit. You might think this is pretty because it's made out of some beautiful Kamagong wood, but you probably don't actually care that it's a cool mod. Because it is a cool mod to me, because I'm into this vaping scene. And the vaping scene's starting to get big, which is kind of cool. Like, it's getting national notice from places, and I don't know. Like, I was really into, I mean, I still kind of am, but now that I have an iPhone and an iPad and a MacBook, I don't really care so much about, like, phones and tablets anymore. But I was really big into that, and that got really big for a while there. And now I'm into e-cigs, and e-cigs is getting really big. So it's just an interesting thing about me, I suppose. People seem to like my beard. I play with my beard a lot. So if it irritates you, I'm sorry. My wife got me this paracord bracelet. She remembered at some point in time that I said I wanted one. So they had them at her work, so she grabbed one. I was like, cool. It's nice. I haven't worn it a whole lot, but it's pretty comfy. It's a little tight, but another reason I need to work out. I don't know. This is already getting really long. I might try to edit this down a little bit and see if I can pick and pull and get some more interesting editing to it, rather than just a half an hour long ramble. Hopefully Rousseau will let me put her in the vlog too, because that's one of the things that I love about Casey's vlogging versus like other people's vlogging, is that he really does just include everything about him in it. You know, I obviously I can't say that for sure because nobody knows anybody 100%. But it's, I don't know, to me it's beautiful that he brings his wife and his son and his daughter into it, and I don't know, shows you a different side of him, because most vloggers don't really do that. Most vloggers end up just being, it's a one-man show or a one-woman show, you know, it's just about them. It's not really meant, it's not really meant the same way that I want to do it. And I'm not degrading it by any shred of imagination, because a lot of people make amazing vlogs that are super entertaining and, I don't know, informational, I guess, which is always nice. I don't know, I've been talking for almost half an hour right now, and I feel like I probably haven't said almost anything. You know, this is episode 1 of the Marshall Vlogs. So I can only hope to get better after this, right? Hardest step is always starting something. And I just want to have a more interesting life. I love my life right now. I have a beautiful wife. I have very good friends that I am not as good a friend to as they are to me. That's another thing I need to change. My wife and I have turned into hobbits over the last year. Just don't leave our cave, and it sucks. So I don't know. I know we'll have at least a few cool things to happen in the vlog over the next 6 months or whatever, because my little brother's gonna come out and visit. He still hasn't like come out and spent time in Salt Lake. He's helped us move and stuff, but never really like spent time. So he's coming out in like September to go to Comic-Con. So we'll have Comic-Con video. We'll have hanging out with my little brother. We'll have, in October, we're gonna go and have a vacation with my family in Nebraska, which will be interesting because we'll have we were gonna go camping and stuff, but a lot of drama and bullshit happened and whatnot. So we're gonna just have a staycation, which I think will be fun. Set up the fire pit, you know, roast marshmallows, hot dogs all the time. Probably go see some movies, hit up some of my favorite places back in Lincoln for food, which would be fucking awesome. Like, I miss Laszlo's. Laszlo's, if you're ever in Lincoln, Nebraska, there might be in Omaha, Nebraska as well, but if you're ever in Lincoln, Nebraska, you gotta go hit Laszlo's, get a black and tan, get an order of their fries with their beer honey, whatever it is, and just have a great fucking snack. Goddamn fantastic. I think I need to go eat some food. I wanted to do this while it's still like bright and sunny outside, so I'd actually get some decent video quality. I'm just recording this on the front camera of an iPhone 6, little tripod mount thing, so I can do things with my hands and you can still see me. I don't think I like this angle very much, but it's on a table, so, you know, I'm like way above it. So I feel like I'm not getting a great angle on it. I feel like it'd be better if it was maybe like this, but I don't know. I don't know. More information to come, I guess. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Hope you enjoyed it. My name's Chad, and I will see you tomorrow.